Hey y'all, NK here and welcome back to the Cookery. Today I am super excited to show you guys because since summertime is officially in the air, what better way to celebrate than with ice cream? I have been a huge fan of ice cream since forever now, but I've never actually made it myself. So hence why I have an ice cream maker here. The CUISINART Frozen Yogurt / Sorbet and ice cream maker all in one. So today we are actually going to be making some simple vanilla ice cream as provided by their own recipe in the booklet. And we are just going to get right into it and hopefully it meets or exceeds my expectations. Alright y'all, so before we actually get into the whole ice cream and making it, let's just first go over what I have here. So this is obviously the CUISINART Frozen Yogurt, Sorbet, and Ice Cream Maker ICE-30 series, which is the on and off, and this is just actually where you have to put in the mixture for your ice cream, hence why I have my ingredients in bowl here. I have to do all the mixing of the ingredients in a separate bowl, and then I pour it in here, and then it mixes the ingredients and then actually forms the ice cream, and it leaves kind of like a soft kind of creamy texture as it always says in here. I've never actually made it yet firsthand, so we're actually going to see how it goes. But if it even like warrants that if it's not to your preference or like the texture or anything, you can feel free to put it in the freezer for even longer. So in the booklet I have here, there's obviously instructions about how to put together the actual ice cream maker here. Nothing too terribly difficult. Everything's already kind of a given of like this and then this and then this, kind of like a stacking process, so it's really not that bad. Then there's obviously some guides as well as a bunch of recipes here for basic ice creams, gelato, which I'm actually also excited to try one day, frozen yogurt, sorbet, and just regular drinks. So today we're actually going to be making the simple vanilla ice cream on the first page, and it actually only has about 4 ingredients and it should be a super simple and easy process. So let's get right into it. Over here for my ingredients that we are going to be mixing in this bowl, I have 3 cups of heavy cream, 1.5 cups of milk, 1 1/8 cups of granulated sugar, and 1.5 tablespoons of pure vanilla extract. Obviously, hence the vanilla ice cream. So I'm just going to add all of these in, mix it until they're nicely blended. First, we're going to do the milk and the sugar until the sugar has dissolved completely, and then we're going to add in the heavy cream and vanilla. Alright, so before I actually poured in my mix and everything, I already combined everything so it's ready to go. It definitely does smell like melted vanilla ice cream. It has that kind of vanilla smell. It's not just like a vanilla mixture, but definitely reminds me of ice cream, so that's good. But before I actually put it in the ice cream maker, I wanted to show you guys what actually is going on inside. So obviously here is the ice cream maker here. It's basically just like a bin, I think, with like obviously the center inside. But we actually are going to put in this really frozen container. This has to be like frozen at all times if we are gonna make it. So this is my little frozen cubicle over here. So I'm going to put this inside. This is kind of the mixer. However, when we turn this on over here, this does not mix. So what I mean by that is when it starts to move and starts to go on, this container is the one moving. This one is stationary, so it does not move at all, but it just stays there as the bin is rotating around it. So, and then this is just the lid where you can pour it in as it's moving. So let's just get right into it and I'll show you guys actually what I mean by that, and let's just get right into it. Alright y'all, so before I actually started anything and poured it in, I just wanted to show you guys like the actual thing. So this is a close-up. This is obviously just a sticker, but I haven't taken it off yet. And then when I turn the flip on, that is what I mean. This one, the container starts to turn, but the mixture handle inside does not. Okay, I'm gonna pour it in now and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Alright y'all, so this is after 25 minutes. This is what it actually looks like inside. I have a spoon here because since, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's obviously not like completely solid like regular ice cream is. It's definitely a soft serve, so I'm actually gonna move this into another airtight container and then put it in the freezer for about an hour. Alright y'all, so after waiting about another hour or so, I definitely have all my ice cream here. To give you guys an idea of how much actually makes, it made this much, so quite a lot, obviously, just one whole container. Definitely, I think what they actually would serve, like the amount in an ice cream store or anything, or when you go to the grocery store, this is probably the ideal size. Plus, it made an actual other bowl too. And then there were always some like ice cream on the sides that you need to scrape off with a spoon in order to clean. The cleaning process, let me just go over it really quick. Make sure you get all the edges, and then we actually just let it soak really quick. It was like nothing hard to get off or anything, and now it's back in here all tucked in nicely and ready for the next use next time. So I'm actually just going to kind of go over it and then kind of try it. The texture, obviously not bad at all. We let it freeze for a bit, and even then I haven't opened this one yet, but I can tell from the outside it's rock solid. But from here in the freezer, which just open like this, it's still kind of like that kind of custardy, not completely rock solid kind of ice cream. I don't actually enjoy that much rock solid ice cream, but I think this one, like it's better than like the first kind of texture that we saw in there, like immediately after. This one is more colder, and I think obviously still more solid than the first one in here. So I'm actually going to take a spoon here and then try. Alright, so that is definitely just some plain basic vanilla ice cream. Definitely reminds me of like McDonald's, kind of In-N-Out type of thing. Like just the same basic flavor of vanilla ice cream or milkshakes all around. Like definitely just has a consistent flavor that it's basically known everywhere. Nothing like surprise, nothing too big. Definitely what like they give you a recipe, that's what you get type of thing. So this was actually a really good, just plain basic vanilla ice cream. Definitely has a nice kind of cool touch to it. The texture is, I actually really like the texture. It's super just soft and like that custardy type of feel. Overall, I think this is just a really good, just plain basic vanilla ice cream like the recipe states. Nothing over the top, nothing too basic, just exactly what it gives. So I obviously think this is actually really good. It's cold enough, it's nice enough, it has all the flavors, it's not too sweet, which I like, and it just has everything good packed into just plain basic vanilla ice cream. So that's that. Alright y'all, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoy learning how to make ice cream with an ice cream maker. Definitely a first time, and definitely actually kind of fun knowing that I could put even more flavors into it. I'm definitely looking forward to. But as of now, that was a really good start just to make plain and basic vanilla ice cream. So that was actually a really good experience. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below any thoughts, suggestion. What's your favorite ice cream? My personal favorite, and I hope I can find a decent enough recipe, is cotton candy. So hopefully that also turns out well. And that's that. So for now, I will see you guys next week.